Oh my goodness, we are in such a great year for Fnaf. Yes, today marks the day. It's August 8th, which marks that Five Nights at Freddy's has officially turned 12 years old today, which is a major step for the community because we're thinking that we're like it feels like it just came out yesterday. Not even yesterday, like a few years, like a few months ago. But yeah. And yeah, this is great, but this is not important today. This is also important for FNAF, yeah, but it's not important for us right now. We got lots of news to talk about today. Before we do this, we got the first major news that I found out about. A literal real-life Five Nights at Freddy's pizzeria will be coming to the Earth. Will be coming to New Jersey, actually, also on the Earth. Whatever. There will be a Five Nights at Freddy's pizza, a real Five Nights, hold on, let me just read this also, because I don't want to just mess up. A real Freddy Fazbear's Pizza is coming to New Jersey's American Dream Mall, which is a major step for Freddy Fazbear Five Nights at Freddy's community. This is a great step, a strong little smart in the community, which makes everybody happy because in 2023, if you guys don't remember this, since the FNAF 1 movie was coming out, they wasn't talking about, people also were talking about a real-life Freddy Fazbear's location coming out and stuff like that, but it ended up actually being just like the FNAF 1 pizzeria, but instead of it just being that FNAF 1 pizzeria, like actual pizzeria, it was the FNAF 1 movie pizzeria, but it was just a front and nothing really inside. Which was fine until we see this. And I believe they did make another actual like Freddy Fazbear. I don't think they probably did. I don't know. I think the TNT muffin. Yeah, the TNT muffin went to something and it was about FNAF. I don't remember what it was really about. I'll check it. Actually, I'll check real quick. Yeah, he talked about the TNT muffin went somewhere to like a FNAF place and it was real. I thought it was like an actual Freddy location. And for years we had rumors of there being an actual FNAF 1 location. Heck, when I was younger, I literally went on Google Maps and searched up Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. And seeing these little like places, I was like, oh, this is a Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. This is a Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. This is Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Oh, it's Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Oh my god, it's Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. And it turns out that it was fake. And I was mad. I thought it was actually gonna I was gonna be like, Mom, can we go to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza? But we didn't get to. Because it was not real. But I didn't get to ask her that because I thought it was not real. It was just like a fake. And I would love to actually go to a real life Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Also subscribe to the TNT Muffin. Great YouTuber. He also has a second channel called the second NT Muffin. Which what I mean by second NT Muffin is his second channel name is oh my goodness, they leaked it. Okay, I'll talk about that later. The 2NT Muffin. 2NT Muffin is his second channel. And then his main channel is the TNT Muffin. Yeah. But yeah, FNAF is back. FNAF is back. We're not gonna do it. FNAF is back. They had something like the FNAF meal at Popeyes. The FNAF meals. The Popeyes had a FNAF 2 meal. They had a FNAF meal for FNAF 2. And yeah. I don't know if the TNT Muffin did actually go to like exploring a real Freddy Fazbear's pizza. Yeah, what he means by that is he went to this place. Yeah, he like made a video called exploring the real Five Nights Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. And then you just click on it. It's not actually the real Freddy Fazbear. But yeah.
Today we are checking out
I have it on my TV.
Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
He did this in like September.
Ever since 2014, when Five Nights at Freddy's first...
Yeah, when Five Nights at Freddy's first came out, they were talking about pizzas, and then Scott was originally worried that he's been asked this question about will there be an actual Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. He said, I've actually been asked this question a lot, but the answer is simple. I do not want to be in the food service industry. There's a lot more involved with restaurant management than just putting together a few killer robots. Yeah. And I could understand because they don't want. Even Corey Kinshon made a video where he's playing. I think it was Security Visuality with Axe Scott. Come on, for the kids, let's make one. Let's make one for the kids and stuff. Because I think he was worried that people were gonna see the games and then actually go to the actual. He was scared if he did make a real life Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, the people would just go to the place and just start murdering kids and just start murdering the children, just start putting them in the Freddy Fazbear suits, try to recreate the game and stuff. He said he would think people would do and stuff, which is reasonable, because thinking about what people do now, there was the literal Chuck E. Cheese incident. No, people said there was the real life FNAF, which is understandable, because if I spent years on a literal game that I've been if I was spending years on a game and then made it real just for someone to go there and actually do what it was about, let's say if it was a bad game, a killer game, a horror game, right? Let's say it's which is Five Nights at Freddy's, a horror game. FNAF is a horror game. Let's say I made somebody made a horror game, or I made a horror game, and I made it real, and then people would go there and try to recreate the actual horror game, but not fake it, actually do what they did in the game, try to make it real life. I would understand that, because what if that did happen? People are crazy, some days. People are crazy, dude. Flipping somebody recently sent literal two not chihuahuas, but dogs after the FaZe Clan, just for going to the site that was literally near the FaZe Clan's house, and they put a help sign. Why are you putting literal? I don't know if they actually needed help, but let's say something if you're one of the FaZe Clan members and you are walking right near your house, right? And you'll see a literal sign everywhere, pipes and pipes spelling out the word help. Literally the word help. Literally written on sand. Help everywhere and stuff. And try to see what that was, because you know how people do something. YouTubers do sometimes. They try to figure out what happened, and flipping somebody says, "Get out," or just leave. You need to get out of here, or just leave. And they say, get out to you. Aren't you gonna leave? And then send literal dogs after them to catch them. While Lacey went down said, go to the right, and just went down the other way. Bro, of course they're gonna be running. What do you expect them to do? Just be okay, oh, it's guard dogs. We'll stay here. Sucker, I'll be running too. What you mean? Why are you sending dogs after them? I don't know if they did actually try to send dogs after them, but it's either that dogs seen them and they started chasing them, or it was that the guy actually sent literal dogs after them, trying to get them. What is going on nowadays? And then having all this crazy stuff happen, you would expect Scott to see all this and be nah, I'll pass. But no, we're gonna get a real life Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria in 2027 next year. That sounds okay. Stop. Okay, I'll get that right after this. 2027. That sounds similar to 1987, which is correlated in the FNAF storyline. Okay. But anyways, now we're moving to FNAF World 2. Now let's see the teaser. We got this on X, and we're and don't these look like FNAF World characters? Which is a yes. We're getting FNAF World 2. We're getting FNAF World 2, which is gonna be so good. I would love to play that. Always bet on FNAF World 2. But yeah, we're getting FNAF World 2. I hope and pray it's good. Yeah, we're gonna get a FNAF World 2 game and stuff. And to see how the first game looked and how this game, first game looked, this looks so good. And then for a sequel to get released, would be perfect for the community. This is good. Now, if it looks like this, I mean, it could. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is gonna look like this or something, like because when they made the first game, the first FNAF World game, the first FNAF World game came out in 2016. Jesus, 2016. 2016 was the original FNAF game. 2016 was the original FNAF World that came out. Not what am I talking about? Not the original FNAF game, but the original FNAF World that came out. And I would love to see FNAF World versions of Circuit, like the Sister Location animatronics. What's the name? Pizzeria Simulator animatronics. Maybe even Security Breach. Possibly, yeah, we're probably gonna get a Security Breach versions of them. Maybe even Ruin. We have lots of games we could talk about. We could talk about. I don't even think they're gonna do FNAF AR, but I would love to see Frost Freddy in that game because he's a cool looking character. But yeah, I would love to see a little bit of some Sister Location. And the reason why I'm just saying Sister Location is because literally they did 1 to 4 and then some other side characters or some other characters. And if they did that, only 4 and like up like 10, like maybe it's had like 5 plus, like 3 plus games, has like 4 plus games that came out after that. Literally, the best option is probably to just make it. After that we got FNAF 5, FNAF 6, FNAF 7, FNAF 8. And all those games we gotta put in this game. Now we only see the original characters from the game because they're not just gonna like possibly be like, oh, well, here's the FNAF characters that all the characters that will be in the game. I think they're gonna just do that for a trailer or something. But yeah, I wanted to do something that they did for the original one, where it's like the release date under the characters and it's the FNAF ones and all the other characters and all the way from FNAF 1 to everybody else up there. It would be really good for a game. It's like stuff. And yeah, it's talking about how like tower defense games really, not tower defense game, but like new genres of games like FNAF World has came out now. It would be love to see them try their own version of that and make other, as while still making new eras for like game developers to do stuff like similar to this. That would be really good. Yeah, and so we're getting a Security Breach too. Now look at this. This is peak news, okay? Great news today. What is that, AI slop? Anyways, since it's their 12th anniversary, look right here. This is their 12th anniversary. And yeah, now if we go all the way to here, we could see, because Stillwell posted a video saying, spot this thing, demented looking design. Or what am I talking about, demented looking design? Those are the captions. Look at this. Oh, we got a little spot the thing game right here. Woo! And since they did that, we got Vanny. Vanny was a part of it. And if you slow it down, because she was glitching in it, you could see a black suit version of her. Now I just caught this as soon as I seen it. I believe she has black and white stripes, like the puppet does. And if she does, this will be crazy, because she has black and white stripes, which would be great to see. Which is good. So, Vanny looks way kind of scarier than her original, or whatever she originally did look like. And I think Scott teased her so much for the original Security Breach, just like how they teased Jackie from Secret of the Mimic a lot, and they were barely even in the game, but they were in the game a lot. It was still, and I would love to see Vanny get used more. Because since Mr. Afton is not, William Afton is not spring locked into all this junk, we can't get a glitch. I think they could try to bring back Glitch Trap, but I would love to see them try to bring back Glitch Trap. But like if they do a Help Wanted 3 as the last Help Wanted version of the games, we could get like a crazier version of Glitch Trap, and you have to do all of these puzzles and all this stuff, and that'll be really good. And yeah, we got to see her right here. All in all black suit and the stripes there down there. That's perfect for Vanny, okay? When her like just little like knitted white outfit really came out recent, like when first Security Breach, I didn't really go with it. I didn't really vibe with it, but it was still cool to me. And then we got a new design, which is good. I would love to see the full version of stuff like this. So yeah. Now we have some. I think it's next to here. Yes, yeah, and we could be getting a Security Reach 2, which will be great for a game. I would love to see how everybody's season up Roxy, fans saying putting Roxy in the middle instead of Glamrock Freddy. If Roxy is actually the main antagonist for Security Reach 2, this would have been great. That would have been lovely to see. And now I wouldn't mind if they went in the other direction and made Ruin 2. Because they could try to do something where Vanny was like, oh, she's back, and Ruin 2. Because if literally we're in on the Ruin place and then as a new character, what are they gonna do? Have Gregory try to come back here? I think Gregory's dead, I believe. What are we gonna try to do? Now there's other endings. So the ending the ending you can't get and you can get is whether it depends. Whatever the storyline goes with, I'm going with. So if they do want to post something where Gregory's actually like officially is dead and the mimic is not doing that, and they try to go in the left direction instead of the right, which we'll talk about Security Breach. That Security Breach 2 being in the right, a Security Breach Ruin 2 being in the left, which possibly would be great news, as they could just put this there and then have us continue as us venturing more into the Ruin Security Breach place, maybe even going down, possibly us seeing